What's up, everybody? So we're going to try this again. I put this vacuum plate on right here. It's a S&S with the air cleaner and teardrop cover. But I put this on yesterday, and I was tripping out because the holes didn't line up right here. I'll show you real quick. So I had it up on there, and here I can get the holes almost there. But what my problem was, after discussing it with my friends and mechanics down at Canton Cycle, was I just need to loosen them bolts up, all four of them, and then the actual two carburetors on top and bottom, loosen them up a little bit to where I can get wiggle room. And sure enough, I did just that, and it went in place. But I'm gonna show you how this works, just in case everybody's going. One other thing I want to bring up is these right here, these goofy hex holes, get rid of them, like down in there, and replace them with these 5/16 star head, because you can put a wrench on them a lot easier, just a lot easier to work with altogether. You only get like a little quarter of a turn on them when you're tightening them down. If you've ever been through that, I'll show the other side real quick where I've done changed these out. See that? Yeah, shout out to my friend Eric down at Canton Cycle. He got me hip to that this morning. It makes things a whole lot easier. You ain't got to be stripping nothing out and going through the hassle of all that. So I already installed the enricher lever right here on this. This is brand new. So now they send you on this kit a bunch of different washers and stuff, and you gotta fill in that little gap right there. So I kind of ran through this one time because I wasn't really 100% sure what was going to happen before I started filming this. So what we're going to do is just put one of these 5/32 up in here at the top. We're just going to put one in. You got to have this in down position to put it on your little enricher thing. I always thought that was a choke, but everybody says this called an enricher. Put it up on there. Tighten this down real easy. We're not going to do nothing real tight until we got everything lined up and even. That's basically the way my buddies told me this morning. I ain't gonna lie, I was pissed off. I thought I just wasted. I mean, S&S, you already know that's top of the line, and I'm not rich. So for this particular one, with this carburetor and this vacuum plate and the manifold, it's going to take 4 washers for spacers up in here, and that's what I'm gonna need to get where I need to be. And don't forget to put a washer on the end right here. This is all just aluminum. It might be aluminum cast, whatever it is. It can break, so you just wanna, you know what I mean. You want to protect it, but you also want to be careful. So, like so, right there. The same thing. It's just 1/2 inch bolts right here. You can't have all this other shiny chrome stuff and not have the iconic teardrop shaped air cleaner cover up on there with the S&S carburetor and S&S intake, or the manifold. Yeah, all right, so there we go. Don't want to force nothing. I watched a lot of videos of Scooter Tramp Scotty. He's one of the guys that I follow on there. Been on the road since 1995, I'm sorry. Been on the road, literally, on his Harley. I think right now he's been through 2 of the Electra Glides in all them years since 95. Right now, he's got, I think it's a 91 Electra Glide, but his old one was, his old Electra Glide was like an 88, I think it was. And man, that's what, so, the Evolution motors and all that, that's all he works on. And I watched him. He's not a mechanic either, he'll tell you, but He does all his own maintenance work. He says it's easy to do on these old Evos. He's got millions of miles on his bike, he says. And it's did him right for a lot of years, so that encouraged me with this thing right here, this old beast. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this vacuum plate and I'm going to tighten all this stuff down pretty much before I do my manifold in the back and the other two that go to the back of this carburetor. But I'm not going to crank nothing, just barely putting it in there like that. Okay, so there it is. Everything fit. Worked out good. Bam. It just gets held on with just standard Phillips head cover. I rode pretty hard out in this garage last night, so I had to come out here and put all my tools away and start over this morning. Put in about 13, 14 hours in this garage yesterday. I'm not going to do that today. The old lady's visiting the grandbabies and stepdaughters today, so I'm just going to hang out here for a few hours. I just wanted to button this part up right here. I might start putting my oil line fittings together in the back of this oil pump. Just get it all prepped for whenever I get the next chance. I'm about to go hard at work for the next couple weeks. I ain't turning down no overtime. This is my second weekend off. I'm used to working between 56 and 60 something odd hours a week. So, all right. So there's that. Nice. All I got to do is just maybe, put the little gear wrench on these, just torque these down just a little bit, and change out these two hex bolts to these right here, 5/16 star heads. So like I just showed you. So that's where I'm at with the carburetor, and the carburetor already got rebuilt down at Canton Cycle Specialties. Rich did it down there. The #1 independently owned motorcycle shop in Canton, Ohio, and all surrounding cities. I love that place, man. And so he rebuilt this thing about a year ago. And the carburetor, all the gaskets are new, manifold gasket, everything's new on it. But yeah, it's the original carburetor that come on the bike when I got it a few years back. And so yeah, that's it, man. I guess I'm going to cut this one off, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.